A time audit is a fancy way of describing one simple thing: paying attention to how you actually spend your time. That is it. No complicated systems, no expensive tools, just awareness. But don't let the simplicity of a time audit make you think it is ineffective. This small exercise can completely change the way you plan your day and manage your time. So clip a seat and let's do a time audit.
Welcome to the Minute Mastery Podcast, a conversational productivity and time management podcast where busy authors and entrepreneurs are inspired to create time for what truly matters. I'm your host, Ngozi Edema. I'm a time management coach, writer, and entrepreneur. Here, you are encouraged to turn your minutes into milestones and to create at least 1 hour a day working on your goals without feeling overwhelmed.
Like I mentioned earlier, a time audit can completely transform the way you plan your day and manage your time. I am a mom and I understand what it feels like to be constantly busy, moving from one task to the other with barely any time to breathe. Days feel full, yet at the end of it, you may wonder, what did I actually accomplish today? Here is the thing. It is not always about having more time, it's about understanding how you currently spend time that you already have. And that is where a time audit makes a difference. So, the good news, you don't need a complicated system. You just need honesty, a notebook, and a few days of paying attention. Here is a 9-step system to help you conduct a simple time audit. Step 1, choose your tracking tool. Pick one simple method: a notebook, a printable worksheet, the note app on your phone, Google Sheets, a planner. Do not overthink it. The best tool is the one you actually use. Step number 2, track your day in small blocks. For 3 to 7 days, write down what you do every 30 minutes or every hour after you wake up. For example, 6:30 a.m. I woke up, checked my phone at 7 a.m., made breakfast. 8 a.m. I did school drop-offs. 9 a.m. I work on emails. 10 a.m. laundry and dishes. Well, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to see your pattern. Step number 3, be honest about the tiny things. Write down the things you normally ignore: scrolling, waiting, cleaning, interruptions, snacking, driving, helping children, answering messages, looking for things. Those small moments are usually when your time quietly disappears. For instance, when I used to pick up my daughter from school, I had to be there 30 minutes before time to find parking. So that 30 minutes waiting to pick up my daughter is something to put on my time audits. Step number 4, group your activities. At the end of each day, put your activities into simple categories: work, business, family, kids, household, self-care, rest, sleep, social media, phone, errands, wasted or unplanned time. This helps you to see the bigger picture. Step number 5, ask 3 simple questions. Look at your lists and ask yourself, what gave me energy? What drained me? What did I spend time on that did not really matter? This is where the time audit starts to make a difference. That is your gold mine. Step number 6, find your time leaks. A time leak is anything that quietly takes more time than you realize. For example, I only checked my phone for 5 minutes, then it became 35 minutes. Quick cleaning becoming 2 hours. One small favor taking over your entire afternoon. Multitasking so much that nothing gets finished. You are not judging yourself. You are simply noticing patterns that you can improve on. Step number 7, Choose one small change. You can't change everything at once. Do not try to fix your whole life in one day. Choose one simple adjustment. Put your phone away for the first hour of the morning. Batch errands on one day. Set a timer for social media. Plan dinner early. Create a 30-minute writing or focus block. Ask for help with one household task. Small changes like this create big results later on. Step number 8, create your new time plan. Now, use what you have learned from your time audit to plan better. Instead of planning from imagination, you now have real data that you can work on. You are planning from evidence. You know where your time goes, what needs to change, what can be reduced, what deserves more space, what you need to protect. That is how you move from busy to intentional. And step number 9, repeat monthly. A time audit is not something you do once and forget. Do a simple version once a month or anytime life feels overwhelming. Your season changes every day, your responsibilities change, your energy changes, so your schedule should change too. That is it. So simple. So here is something to take note of as you do a time audit. A time audit is not about shame. It's not to shame you. It is about clarity. I understand that the process can feel uncomfortable, especially when you discover things that you think should not be. You might feel judged by your own results. You might feel overwhelmed by what you see. You may resist the change. That is completely normal. We all love what is familiar, even when it doesn't serve us. But here is the thing. You are in control. Let this empower you. You have the remote. You can change the channel anytime you feel overwhelmed by your results. Why does a time audit matter? Many of us lose time in small, unnoticed ways, scrolling, multitasking, or saying yes to things that don't align with our priorities. These moments seem harmless, but they quietly add up and stretch an already tight schedule. A time audit helps you identify where your time is actually going, spot hidden distractions and time wasters. You then take back control of your day, replacing I don't have time with intentional action. When you begin to see your time clearly, everything changes. Use time the way you use money. The same principle applies. Think about how you manage money, especially women over 40. We know how to manage our funds. When you receive your paycheck, you don't spend blindly. You allocate funds based on your needs and your priorities. Every dollar has a purpose. Time works the same way. Every minute matters. There's a saying I once struggled to understand. If you take care of the pennies, the pounds will take care of themselves. It didn't make sense to me at the time, but over time I realized this. If you waste the small amounts, you lose the big picture. The same applies to time. If you let minutes slip away, hours disappear and you can't get them back. So instead, you collect your minutes, you use them intentionally, and that is how you create the time to do the things you enjoy doing. So you will eventually move from busy to intentional living. When you start tracking your time, something powerful happens. You stop reacting to your day and start designing it. Instead of chasing hours, you begin to create them minute by minute. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, stretched, or stuck, a time audit might be the simplest, powerful steps you can take now. So are you ready to try a time audit? Start today. Track your minutes. Notice your patterns. Make small changes. Because when you take control of your time, you take control of your life, and that is progress. If you want support doing this, go Go to this episode show notes to book a call with me. And if you are a woman over 40 and want to write a children's book, I am inviting you to my community where you get guidance, structure, and accountability. That is where real transformation happens. Inside my community, I help busy women find hidden time in their day, stay consistent even with a full life, turn their ideas into something meaningful, like finally writing their book. Build routines that actually work in real life. So, if you're ready, book a clarity call or join the community through the show notes. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Minute Mastery podcast. If you have found this episode helpful, please share it to someone who could use more time in their day. And remember to subscribe. Check out the links in this episode show notes. Leave us a review. Until next time, you are in control of your time and you've got this. Remember, before we go, if it's not on your calendar, it won't get done.